guys, welcome back to Vickky Loves You, because I do. Today is a different type of content that I usually don't put on my channel. So today I am making spicy spaghetti. I fell in love with spicy spaghetti when I went to Philadelphia to the Sprinkle of Jesus Entrepreneur Conference, and this girl named Nicole, she made some spicy spaghetti for us. She did like homemade everything. I'm using, you know, some sauces that come already packaged and seasoned, but I'm gonna add my little spice to it. But anyways, I cannot go back, because once you try spicy spaghetti, you just can't go back. So anyways, I'm going to show y'all how to make that. If y'all want to learn, then keep on watching. If you don't want to, then just go to another video, because there's a reason that you clicked on this video. There's a reason why you were searching how to make spaghetti spicy. But this is my way of, my version, not my way, my version. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of this content, let me know in the comments down below. And if you make this dish, then please send me a screenshot or tag me on Instagram at Vickky Loves You, Vickky Loves You, or even on TikTok, because I want to know if y'all enjoy how I make my spaghetti spicy. Alright, keep on watching. Alright guys, so step one is you're going to want to add vegetable oil to your pot where you're going to be boiling your water for your noodles so it doesn't stick to the bottom.
The second thing you'll do is you'll get your Himalayan pink salt with the black pepper and garlic. The best thing whenever you're seasoning water, boiling water, or any food that you like.
Third, you're going to add some black pepper. This one is optional because some people don't like black pepper, but I personally do. Fourth is you're going to add some Cajun seasoning. I love Cajun seasoning, so you're going to see me throw that in there. And then fifth and final, you're going to add crushed peppers. I personally love seasoning my water, but not a lot of people do. So for the sauce side, step one is you're going to get your choice of ground beef. I personally like ground chuck. You're going to put it in a pan, add a medium heat. Then you're going to start adding your seasoning. First one up is Tony's. Second is Cajun seasoning, what we use for the noodles. Then crushed red peppers. And don't be modest with it. Add a lot. And lastly, we're going to add that black pepper. And this one is optional, like I said, because some people don't really like black pepper. And then once you add all your seasoning, you're going to want to brown your ground beef. And just make sure that you get a nice brown color and there's no pink. Then you're ready for your sauce. So I personally like the Healthy Garden Combo by HEB. I just think it has really good ingredients and it tastes really well, even if you don't even add seasoning. But you know, I cannot do that. Once you add both of the sauces, you're going to want to put some water in that container and shake it all around, do the hokey pokey, and you get more sauce because there's still sauce in that can. And I just do it to both of those cans. And then once you're done adding water and that extra sauce, you're going to mix it around and make sure all the meat is covered in the sauce. And at this time you can probably lower down the heat to not low but right above low, just so right now it's just kind of like warming up. But what I like to do after adding the sauce and then mixing all the meat is adding more seasoning. I know you're probably like, this girl's crazy, but I promise it tastes really good. And then you just go in with the Tony's, you go in with the Cajun, and then you go in with the crushed red pepper. Just kind of doing rinse and repeat, and then mix it all around. And just let it sit there so that all the flavors can just soak in with one another and the meat can soak up all of the juiciness of the sauce and the seasoning. And next is noodles. So I personally like the veggie pasta thin spaghetti. Not everyone's cup of tea, but I personally like that, and also like the bow ties. And for this, since we are making a lot so that we can have leftovers, I'm using 2 boxes. And I probably should have used a bigger pot, for my noodles, but you know, you gotta work with what you got. So once the noodles are all in the water, I set it up to sit in the boiling water for about 7 to 10 minutes, and then voila, you get my Vickky spicy spaghetti. And just look at that. Okay, guys, so it's time to taste my amazing spicy spaghetti. Oh my gosh. Okay. I usually let Jacob try it first and then I'll try it, but for the sake of the video, I'm gonna dive in first. It is, as you can see, the steam. No cap. Really good. So good. It might not be spicy for my husband, because my husband is another level of spicy. But let's just say if your spouse or the person that you're cooking for has a little bit of a higher spice tolerance, you can add some crushed red peppers on top of their spaghetti, mix it in to add a little bit more spice. But perfecto. But we'll get Jacob's reaction after mine. Well, you already got my reaction, so we'll get Jacob's reaction. But if y'all do try this out, or if you just like this content, or me or Jacob, subscribe to this channel, and let's go see how Jacob likes it. Okay. You already tasted it, so what would you say? Is it a good spicy spaghetti?
Spice level from 1 through 5, I give it a 4. Of course, it's not
super
extremely spicy where it's gonna burn your mouth, but it's just that good amount. But I like things spicy, you know, so I add a little bit of those pepper flakers. And then, you know,
what'd you say about the flavor?
I like cheese, so add some of this Parmesan.
What do you say about the flavor?
The flavor's good. I like the flavor. It has good flavoring. What sauce do you use?
I used the HEB one this time.
See? She knows how to pick the great sauce, because if you get lost in the sauce, you're getting lost in the spaghetti ready. The noodles were nice and tender. She boiled them just a good amount of time, boiled them right. And
would you recommend someone to make this for their spouse or boyfriend or girlfriend? Or...
Of course, you give them the ingredients.
Yeah, I showed them how to make it.
Of course, they should. It's just like top notch, the best.
And I didn't pay him to say it, I promise.
You did it. It's good though.